you've spoke to me about not going in debt for your wedding day because it's actually not that important. That could hurt a lot of feelings. Can you explain what you mean by that and why you have good intent behind it?
A lot of people, when you're engaged, especially brides, this is the biggest day of my life. And opening a business, there's a lot of excitement. It's awesome. It's great. It's this, it's that. You can invest $100,000 in a wedding, and the two of you invite everybody, your neighbor when you were 1 year old, and you bring everybody you've ever met in your entire life to share in that day with you. Then you launch your business and you're like, wow, we're $100,000 in debt. And most of it was a blur because it doesn't have to be this huge, extravagant event. Bring the people that matter the most to you. Bring the people in and do what makes you guys happy. People are like, oh, we have to have an open bar. Why? Why do you want to pay for people to drink on your dime? They're coming there. If they want to drink, cool. I'm willing to give you soda and water, but you want something more extravagant? That's on you. I'm afraid to offend people. It's okay. It's your wedding. You decide what you want to do. Don't let others dictate what you want to do. If your parents willing to pay for it, say, what's my budget? And if it's going to put your parents in a hardship, don't put them in a hardship. Only do what is fiscally responsible, and don't start your life together off in a huge debt because of one day.
Do you counsel couples that go into debt for this?
I have counseled many people that are carried a lot of debt and they overpaid and they regret it. They're like, man, we've got to work the next 3 years to pay for that one day.
Oh my gosh.
We did open bar. We had filet mignon. We had... How many people have come back a year later and go, man, that was the best filet mignon I've ever eaten in my life?
I wonder whose weddings I've been to that people that have done that you just never know.
Yeah.
And then they're just secretly dealing with that. It's not worth it.
Yeah. And then our honeymoon is this extravagant. We're $150K in debt, and we haven't, and we make $50,000 a year each. You've basically spent a year and a half of both of your salaries for one day.
The point is across, but I guess what would you personally hyper focus the budget or effort around that was really worth it to you?
Who do we want to share that day with us? It's not about inviting enough people so that you get enough gifts that it makes it worth it. You don't need, we have a Vera Wang salad bowl. We put it on our registry. We've never used it. I mean, it looked cool. It was nice. It was like, oh, yeah, let's scan it. It's not that important. Angel and I focused on what is the right size for us. And we did a wedding on a boat in the Potomac. It was 50 people. You couldn't add more.
Yeah, 50 people is still like a lot. That's like gives you a full day of talking to everybody. You still probably didn't get to have very deep conversations with anybody.
Mm-hmm. But we said, somebody, oh, can I bring my third cousin? We're at 50. It's a boat. We can't add anyone else. Sorry. made the conversations real easy. We're at 50. We're done. And we paid what was reasonable. We also, it was really cool because we made all the decisions up front, and then we just showed up. Everything was taken care of.
Such as?
We picked our flowers. We picked the cake. We picked it all in one day. And then we just showed up. There was no us setting it up. A lot of people wanted, oh, I'm going to, your wife wanted to do every flower arrangement. That's a lot of work.
She did that the night before, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
I want you to roll into the wedding stress-free going, you know what? I'm going to share my love with the people I love and that matter to me. I want the people there that are going to help me launch my business and be successful. When I do a wedding, I ask the congregation to pray for the couple, that we're willing to support them throughout this process. When you're in business, you want people that are going to support you. My dad could fix anything. So it was really cool when I'd launch something and be like, hey, Dad, can you take care of this for me? I brought in help. Why? Because he can do it and he does it well and he likes doing it. So it's really just about, this is just a one day. It is your wedding day. You'll remember a couple items from it as the years go on, but you're not going to remember everything. The coolest part of our wedding day was Angel's dad died 3 months after we got married. And he was there. And it was really cool that he was there. And that will always stick in my mind because he had dementia and Angel had asked her brother to walk her down the aisle because she didn't know how her dad would be on the day of the wedding. And he got to the boat and I was up top and Angel was downstairs getting dressed and he come over to me. He's like, where's Angel? And he's like, I'm her dad. I'm going to walk her down the aisle. I'm like, yes, you are, sir. You should. She's right down those stairs over there. And he walked her down the aisle. And it was so cool because that was worth it. Everybody else, I don't remember what we ate. I don't remember everybody that was there, but I'll never forget him being there.
What is your hope for the reader to feel good about and know what to stay away from when it comes to the grand opening now outside of being financially setting your expectations right and having intent behind spending money and not just doing it just to do it?
Yeah. Don't let anybody other than you and your spouse decide what you're going to do on your wedding day. Everybody has an opinion. Oh, you should ride in on a grand stallion that was, I don't like horses. I'm not riding a horse. Thanks. This is what we're going to do and do that. Don't let other people decide, well, I went to somebody's wedding and they did this and it was phenomenal. Do you want it? Is it something you want part of your day? No, don't do it. You don't have to please others. If your parent is paying for it, obviously they get a little more input, but you and your spouse agree, here's what we're willing to do, here's what we won't do, and these are our non-negotiables, just like you had it in hiring. Have your non-negotiables for that opening day. And don't overdo it because there is stress leading up to it. The day of the wedding, somebody's always going to have something that just doesn't go just perfect. At the end of the wedding, you're tired and you've been smiling all day as you get picture after picture after picture taken. You try to talk to everybody. If you got 1,000 people there, that's a lot of talking. And then you're supposed to go be on the honeymoon and it's going to be awesome. And then you're tired. Take a honeymoon. I know a lot of people, we're going to defer our honeymoon. I'm like, take at least 2-3 days afterwards to recover. And then go enjoy life. There's lots of businesses. I don't care how much you advertise. The day you open the doors, you get 2 customers. You're like, wow, my business failed. We did all this and it's just a day. Treat your wedding day as it's a day. It's our grand opening, but it does nothing other than open the doors for business. It doesn't define your marriage based on what you do on your wedding day.